Seems to me that Gundogan becomes more and more crucial to your cause. Couple of things on that. Do you have any news on what will happen at the end of the season? And secondly, how important will he be in terms of his experience, his calming influence over the next
So
month?
important. He's so important player. And humanity and leading with silence, and we have to talk. Everybody listen. And this is so important. It's not how many times you talk, when you care. A football player defined perfectly. So, play attacking midfielder is the guy who has a sense of goal and assists. So intelligent in the movement. And every movement you have to do is the right position. Can play holding midfielder. So, yeah, one of the exceptional player in all senses. Incredible, remarkable.
I mean, would you like him to stay?
I love him. I adore him. Yeah,
But
yeah.
you have to wait
I'm
for
married,
him,
but
though.
I adore him.
Simon, please,
Hi, Pep.
Uh.
There was a friend of yours on the radio after the Arsenal game, Noel Gallagher, and he was asked to compare you with Alex Ferguson because you're obviously fighting for 3 competitions, and his view was that you are already number one, not because of what you've won at City, but because of the legacy you're leaving behind and the way you've changed English football. Are you aware of that legacy and that people, youth coaches in particular, are following trying to follow the
Always
way
I
you
said,
play?
listen, in our lives and anything in life for everyone, the important is live the momentum day by day. If we make them happy against Liverpool at home, against Arsenal at home, to nominate 2 top exceptional teams, what better than that? The legacy will say, I said many times, is in 10 to 25 years, the people in UK, Great Britain, or here in Manchester, especially City, still remember that period. What has happened will be legacy. To know it now, I don't know, honestly. To say, not because a friend of mine, and we text quite often, and he made the first interview when I landed here in Manchester, and I think he played the best band in the last 50 years, so we cannot deny that. What does it mean to Oasis in the English culture and all around the world? But being there for a long time is an honor, of course. But about the legacy, the people enjoy today watching us, it's enough. That's why we're here, it's enough. People remember in 10, 15 years with a smile, I said, oh, how nice was that period, it's 7, 8, 9 years, in that period together. Come on, better than that is the biggest compliment. Better than any trophy, anything you can give. So when you go to theaters, cinemas, music, concerts, you want to have fun, you want to, the moment. And that, I think, managers, players cannot forget it. We fight for the title, we cannot forget what we give to the others, doing the passion or the love what we have. And this is good. They're really, really good.
But there is a conversation taking place about where you will be remembered in terms of the best managers, and there are a lot of people who do think.
So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. So I try to do my job like all the managers, but I'm not concerned about that. So concern is live the moments and yeah. Now he's Fulham. So the rest, it doesn't matter. So in life, when it's gone, it's gone. When you pass away, and they remember you, your family close, few days, and after it's gone. This is true. No laugh. It's true. It's sad, but it's true. It's sad, but it's true. And when the manager will replace, and yeah, good remembers, but the nicest what you are live. I wouldn't leave my history. I wouldn't don't leave history for the, they wouldn't leave them what you live now. That's why I like to be here, because still we have chance to, to continue to do something people happy. This is the point. Now I came here to pass to the history. History what? You are here good, when you pass another one with it and move on, and that's all.
Hi, Pep. So sort of related to what Simon asked you. You've been here 7 years now. It's a long time in any job, really, but especially top level management, the pressure. And obviously, I don't know you, but you seem as energetic as ever. Is that because of the new teams that you sort of build, that you evolve? You've got Erling Haaland this season.
Yeah,
Is that the sort of thing that keeps you?
Yeah, subject helps, of course. For me, it's important to have new players as well. Yeah, definitely. I would like to have with the players that start in Barcelona, for example, but they gave it to me. But the time goes by, and new players means I have to seduce him. It's a challenge for me as well. It's a challenge they come to play with us, and it's a challenge. I cannot delude them, and it's part. Yeah, of course.
And with regard to Ferguson, I know you're going to be very modest, and that's fair enough, but he won 13 Premier League titles, an absolute genius. I don't think anyone can deny that. Ferguson.
Oh, sorry.
Sir Alex Ferguson. You might have heard of him. You've won 4. You've won 4. You may win a 5th, you may not this season, but have you got any ambition to, if not beat Ferguson, at least, 7, 8, 9, 10?
Never ever in my life when I speak as a manager, looks like a farewell press conference, like we're talking about. I'm saying that never expect leave what I leave. When I start to 4th division in Barcelona, and after promoting to 1st division, when FC Barcelona, never ever in my life expect to do it. Everything is beyond unexpected, and more than grateful to have lived with the incredible teams, players, this kind of life. The people tomorrow have to finish my career. Now, tomorrow, that for my reasons, I cannot ask for anything else. Anything else. It's unexpected. Is how fortunate and privileged. That's why the people don't like Pep sometimes, because I was so fortunate. I'm sorry. So that is the feeling. Being already there, here, so why should I stop, So privileged to be, I said many times, at the end of the season, fighting for the title is the best feeling that we can have, the best feeling. I know we don't win the treble. I know we don't win the title of the Premier League. Will be a failure season. It doesn't matter. We accept that. Important is still we are there and prepared and think, oh, guys, final FA Cup and the Premier League is in our hands, It doesn't matter what happened in London Emirates. It depends on us. Just look ourselves, perform every single game like we performed the last 2, 3, 4 months. Do everything, and we'll be closer and closer to do something exceptional. We cannot deny winning another Premier League, how exceptional will be. And when you have that, depends on us, you can drop it because you are not good, but not because you are distracted or you start to listen the wrong messages that is already done. And it's done when it's done, and still it's not done.
Just following up Ken's question about Ilkay. We've seen some big games recently, and particularly against Arsenal, the flashpoints in the Arsenal game, how much of a calming influence he is.
Who?
Ilkay.
Yeah, Gundogan. Yeah. Influence in the team.
Yeah, he's calming influence on the team, and those flashpoints in the big games, and they're all big games now to the end of the season.
Yeah.
How important is his experience? And secondly, he still wants to win the big one, obviously the Champions League, as the rest of the players. He's had 2 near misses. When you look at him in the eyes, can you see that the spark there from the determination to win the Champions League?
Yeah,
and that is he's having such a fantastic season.
You cannot win anything if you not dream it. You cannot win anything if you don't think about it. Oh, I wanna do it. Yeah, of course we think about it. All of the times we think about it. Yeah, it's for sure. About Ilkay and the experience. So the experience for me doesn't mean what you have done in the past is going to happen in the future, but being there many times that helps. As much time you are in quarterfinals, semi-finals, Champions League or FA Cups, will be closer. As much you play that games, because Barcelona, I remember in our period we played in the last years the finals. I remember in the channel go to play the final Champions Leagues or important games. Faces completely relax. It's about the personality and about it. We have been here how many times? 3, 4, 5. So Madrid will not be nervous to play semi-final. Have been how many times I've been there? It's another. We have been there. That means what we want help us to win again? No, we have to prove it, but helps. That's why for City, 3 years in a row, it helps. It doesn't mean it will be the season. I would love to say yes, but I don't know. But for the next season, will help. Because we have been 3 years before. And that is, because what is not important in the club is arrive 1 year winning, and the years after, no qualify for the Champions League. Group stage out. No qualify for the Champions League. And the next 3, 4 years, they're down. What sense? You win it once, yeah. But the years after, we're here. Important is every year, being there, qualify. The next, 10, 11 years, every year, Man City was in Champions League. This is, for me, counts a lot. Because that will help. One day, it's going to happen. This season, the next. But if you continue, sooner or later, it's going to happen. Hopefully this season, of course, we can reach, like 2 years ago, the final Champions League.